Hey guys, it's a Borderlands video. Randy! I tell you, dude, I don't know what Gearbox is doing over there. And listen, I am all for, you know, studios can work on more than one thing at a time, and this and that, and they're their own men, it's their business, and I totally agree. No, 100%, dude, 100%. But when you are a public company that has created joy for like tens of thousands, of hundreds of thousands of people out there, and you're telling me that instead of continuing the franchise on which has built your studio, the franchise that hundreds of thousands of people, not millions of people, have fallen in love with and thrown their money at and are just waiting for the next part of, and there's just not much in the realm of information coming for this game, this Borderlands 3. The next chapter of Borderlands that we know is being made, but like, what's the situation, dude? It's been, how long has it been? It's been like a solid 4 years now since Borderlands 2. It's been about 4 years, give or take, I think. Let's say 4 years. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, 3 years. Feels like 4. Let's say 4 years because I don't have Google in front of me. Now, it's fucking Borderlands 2, blah, 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 this year. And another year. So 3 years? I don't know. Anyways, I think as Borderlands fans, we're all out here waiting for the next game in the series. I think it goes without saying that we're pretty fucking thirsty for it, dude. Not only that, we got a company here, Gearbox, you know, that has such talented people working at it. And it feels like the wants of their audience are being ignored, you know. And I know that sounds really entitled, but I don't know, man. I think it's just my passion for this series that's talking in this situation. Like, I want to see another Borderlands. I want to see another Borderlands more than I want to see anything else. You know, and I'm not talking pre-sequel Borderlands. I'm talking like that next step, like what Borderlands 2 was to this game, Borderlands 1, which is up there with my favorite games of all time, easily. You know? So what I'm talking about, guys, is Gearbox has come out, and they've said, or rather they sent out a secret, it's a top secret email to folks who I guess are either like plugged into Gearbox or whatever. It started circulating. And what I'm talking about is there's a new project coming out. It's Project 1 versus 1. And I'm going to pull this up real quick, and we're going to talk about, this is actually pulled straight from the email. 1 versus 1. Project 1 versus 1 is a code name for Gearbox's top secret in development competitive first-person shooter that combines the action of fast-paced 1v1 first-person combat with the metagame strategy of a collectible card game. And I'm like, what? Like, come on, dude. Like, listen, Battleborn was good and all, but the marketing strategy for it fell short. And I feel like, you know, like Battleborn fell on its butt. And I know there's an audience out there that probably loves Battleborn. I get that. There's like 100 people that play it on Steam every day. You guys love it. I get it. But come on, man. There is only one company that can make Borderlands. And if it was like COD, where there's like 6,000 studios making the goddamn game, and, you know, a new one came out every year and it didn't fucking matter, like, it'd be whatever, dude, I don't care. But this is Borderlands, man. The heart and soul of Borderlands stands with Gearbox. And I know that's to be seen still, because a good many of the fellows who worked on the original Borderlands series, the games, the creators, the writers, they're not Gearbox anymore for one reason or another. It makes me worried for the series, dude. And I think us as Borderlands fans, we need to see something. We need to hear something. I want to see the game running. I don't know. It comes back. I feel really fucking entitled right now. I feel like an entitled shit, and I apologize if you're watching this video and you're like, God, you're being such an entitled shit, man. Get over it. Just let the man's work. I get it. We're letting the man's work. But for all their fans out there, you'd think that maybe they'd want to show something, and I don't know if it's a pride thing or Gearbox doesn't want to be known as just the Borderlands guys. And I get that. You don't want to be a one-trick pony. But when that trick is so good, that is like the best fucking trick you've ever seen. You know, that's how I feel. That's how I look at it. I'm like, these tricks are incredible. Please, Pony, do more of them. I love you, Randy, man. I do. You are equal parts the reason Gearbox is great and equal parts the reason I'm eternally frustrated with the choices that Gearbox makes, dude. From Battleborn to 1v1 without even a trickle of something for Borderlands 3. These Borderlands fans built your studio, in my opinion. And you owe it to these folks, man, to show them something. Like, it's coming. We know it's coming, but it's like, the proof is in the pudding, man, and we ain't seen the pudding. You know, I want to see some chocolate pudding, and you're showing me tapioca. I don't want to see tapioca pudding. Showing me vanilla pudding. I don't want to see vanilla pudding. I want to see some chocolate pudding, that good chocolate pudding, man, that I ate. Chocolate pudding 1 and 2. I love chocolate pudding 1 and 2. Tapioca looked interesting, but it fell short. Tapioca couldn't keep my interest. You know? Now you're trying to peddle some vanilla pudding, dude. Chocolate. Please. Gearbox. I don't know, guys. How do you feel about this top secret announcement of a new game, first-person shooter mashup? It all sounds real familiar to me, man. And when Gearbox first started talking about Battleborn, I was on board, dude. I was excited for another first-person shooter mashup from the studio that brought me Borderlands, the studio that makes the best damn chocolate pudding I've ever had. I don't know, dude. I'm here waiting. I want to see. Let me know how you guys feel. Are your jimmies rustled? You don't give a shit? Is the sun setting, dude? Is the sun setting on the window? Or are you in the situation where you're like, just give them their time? I kind of want to see something at this point. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an asshole. Let me know how you guys feel in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys back inside of Borderlands. Peace.